take a little bit different tack on my report. You've got the written report with the backup of the various things that I included. There's none of those that I feel like I need to spend a lot of time on. Unless you have questions, I'd be more than happy to address any questions that you've got with any of the items presented. Otherwise, I'll let my written report stand.
Okay, thank you, Whit. And item 9 is the hydrologist report, Mr. Aaron.
Hey, besides my written report, had a couple with well 2, we're still waiting to hear back from Lane Christensen specifically on the motor and its diagnosis. But the pump has been pulled apart and then looked at, and it's in pretty good condition. There's a few items that will have to be replaced to get that up and running again. But the biggest thing is, once it was pulled, they cambered the casing and the screen area, and there's been 3 holes found within that needs to be repaired, or there's some different alternatives we're looking at, or having assessments provided and see what the cost may come back to the district to get that well up and running again. And then another item, we've had well 31 in the last about a year. We've had some vibration issues with it, and we bought a piece of equipment to be able to monitor those vibrations on the motor itself and see if they're increasing, which is a sign if well 31 is a turbine shaft motor, so the motor is sitting on top of the ground as the shaft goes all the way down to the bowls of the pump assembly. And if anything that's out of alignment or calibration, it can send a vibration all up and down, which can tear things apart, just the vibration. So we've been monitoring that, but just this last couple of weeks, the gallons have started going down on well 31, and we actually shut it off this morning because it's dropped down 300 gallons in this last week or 2. And so well 31 is it's going to need to be pulled and looked at, and so
We're going to have to pull it, you say?
Yeah, we've looked at everything above ground that it could be, and I mean with the gallons dropping, the only thing it can be is downhole. There's no from where we can read the meter and stuff. There's nothing that is showing water leaking out anywhere. The vibrations actually have reduced this month, where the gallons went down. So there's something amiss. When the gallons start decreasing, something's not right downhole. And also the amps are going down, and the water table is starting to come up, the pumping water level, just because there's less water being pumped. So that's something we'll have to bring back to works before you two what's going to have to happen there. But,
There's still some deals rolling around. I mean, last time we pulled up the pump, it was considerably less than we thought.
Yeah, we're hoping. And one thing with that, well 31 and well 33 are our 2 deeper set wells, and that's the ones that produce our most water. Well 33, once we rehab that, and we also reduced the set point at where the pump assembly is. We put a suction line below, which put a lot less weight, and there's actually less things that can wear out and less weight. We can do the same on well 31. And we actually have pipe that we did use at 33 that can be used to put in, and ultimately we'll have a better. Again, when we last rehabbed that was in January of 2011, and at that time all we replaced was the pumping assembly, or I'm sorry, the pump and the bowl or the bowls. And so the shaft, I'm guessing this is just my estimation of what's going on there, is the bushings have wore out in that, and that's probably where the vibration's coming from, and that's just falling worse to the point where things probably came apart in the pump assembly, and that's why you're seeing less gallons. But if we can reduce the amount of shaft and bushings and whatnot the next time that goes in there, and we'll put new bushings and probably old tubing. That's already addressed when we go out to bid on it. We'll put in the bid, replace everything, and then once it's pulled, we can assess actually what needs to be replaced. So that's probably one of the most pressing things. That's
if I might interrupt also on that, we don't know how much that's going to cost the district, but we do anticipate it's going to be somewhat significant, and it is not in this year's budget.
We hadn't planned on pulling well 31,
Yeah.
so we have money budgeted for rehab work, but we're planning on doing it at another well.
At
so,
well number 1. So we may have to push well number 1 into another year, depending on how much everything is going to cost. So.
Okay. Just
And then, yeah, this last Friday I had the opportunity to go to a well design and well construction seminar in Pahrump, and that was, under the circumstances, actually was quite timely, considering. But anyways, it was good, so I think that's probably, besides what I have written, if there's any other questions.
Any questions on the board? Okay, well, thank you, Aaron.
Thank you.